Okay, I think that's probably working. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's working. Okay. Alright, cool. Looks good. Takes a little while to load in sometimes because of the pure amount of mods in the pack. Alright, okay, so once again, now I'm playing Minecraft Infinity Evolved Reloaded mod pack. I've done a few bits and pieces off of stream so far. Nothing major, just tidying up a little bit, and it's still loading in, so so it's just frozen again. Hi Evie. So yeah, I've done a few bits off stream. I haven't really done too much off stream other than collect more material and tidy up a little bit. So last time I had all of these other I've added a couple extra cold coke ovens, really not very interesting. So crude blast furnace just involved building a multi-block structure with 27 blocks. The coke oven was already here, and this coke oven is another 27 blocks. So this is all to make cold coke. It's not really interesting. It's just okay, it's decided to... What's it doing? Okay, alright, cool. It's still loading chunks in around me, so it's getting a bit laggy. It will get over that eventually. So I just followed the quests in this book a little bit. Nothing major. I'd already done most of these and this. Just building the coal coke ovens here, which really isn't exciting. It's just building these blocks and putting them together. So yeah, I figured I'd just do those. As well as that, I have finished... Oh, it's still thinking about it. Every time I move, it's deciding to load chunks. It will get over this. It will get over this. Other than that, I have finished my building. It might not look like the building's finished, but if I head up here, you'll notice that I actually do have a roof of clear glass. This is all clear glass. So I decided to go for a complete... I was going to do a wooden roof, but I thought, you know what, I like the sky and I like the light, so I've done that. I also did build a mega torch, which stops mobs spawning in I think it's a 16 block radius. So I'll build a few more of those to just stop mobs spawning. I don't think I've changed the smeltery, but I have tidied up the assembly table. Built a little alcove for the assembly table, which was just out here. And also, because I like symmetry, I started building another alcove over here, which I've decided to put chickens in. And the reason I put chickens in is because, and it's because I'm going to feed them to that smeltery over there. Don't question me. It's fine. They like it. Hey Zane, what's up? Nice one. Thanks for coming. Just can't hear me. Okay, all right. So it's not my volume. It's because you can't turn your volume up. That's fine. Evie, how are you? Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Zane. I do appreciate it. That's great. I'm just gonna bimble around again and chat nonsense, so you'll have to bear with me. One of the other things that I have done was last time I built this farm, so I would never go wanting for food. What I have done is I've built this farm, which is exactly the same method as that one over here, but for trees. So this will now get me as much wood as I like. Oh, and I also have built a couple of other bits and pieces, but I haven't really progressed anywhere with them. I've built them before I stream so that I can go through what they're all for. Oh, and I have some ender lily seeds, which get me ender pearls, which is much easier than hunting those endermen. And that end stone is not from the end. It was underground, I assume, around a beehive that my quarry dug up. Very lucky, because ender lilies grow faster on end stone than anything else. And so far, it's got me a decent amount of pearls, so I don't have to worry about that. I've got a blaze farm in the Nether, and I needed some... So to make the mega torch, which stops mobs spawning in an area. I was just getting sick of monsters being around the bedroom while I was trying to sleep. So to build the mega torch, I did have to make some potions. And for some of the potions, I did need bits and pieces from the Nether. So I did go into the Nether to get some. It was for the regeneration potion, actually. I needed. What did I need? I needed something from the Nether to get the mega torch to work. I think it was. Oh, yeah, it was blaze powder for the brewing stand. I needed blaze powder, so I went and got some blaze rods. So I did automate a blaze farm a little bit. So I might just pop into the Nether now, actually, and show that off, because it's not how I would have built it in previous mod packs, but it works, and I quite like it. So are you streaming at 12:30 p.m. or a.m.? Oh wait, what time are you streaming our time? Anyway, I'll head off to the Nether because I want to show off what I've done in the Nether. I did venture into the Nether again. I've got tunnels everywhere, so I didn't die or anything this time. But I'll just go ahead and run past the mob grinder that I've set up in the Nether, just to show that off quickly. And then I'll come back and I will demo the farm for trees, because the tree farm's quite cool. Right, now this is going to take a minute. First time into the Nether on this game, so not at all, but in this. Well, I've only just turned it on. It's not spawned anything in, so it's going to take a minute. Saying it's 7 hours, so 7:30. Yeah, nice one. Because yeah, I would. Oh, jeez, that loaded me in real quick. Yeah. Do let me know, because I will come and watch. I was actually, when you were playing Subnautica, you had my complete and full attention. I wasn't even doing anything else, and to my semi-ADHD brain, that's nearly impossible. Right, so what I've done is I found a natural blaze spawner in a fortress in the Nether, and I was running in there with my sword, hacking and slashing stuff. Now what I've done is I've got a very basic survival generator here with coal that powers this mob grinder, and the mob grinder kills whatever's in front of it in a 9x9, and then this is a vacuum block that pulls in any items in front of it in a 9x9, so that kills them. This collects everything. I can stand safely behind here and not get fireballs spit at me. God, it's very loud down here. But anyway, so that's that. That helped me get a ton of blaze rods without dying a lot. Yeah, the Subnautica game, it was absolutely visually stunning. And I know it's a little bit older and the graphics are a little bit older, but it was still really, really beautiful. Especially all of the pink mushrooms, jellyfish, and the stuff you were doing in the deep down. God, it's actually taken longer to get back to the overworld than it did to get into the Nether. Insane. Let's wait for that to go. I'm going to go ahead and demo my tree farm quickly as well, because the tree farm's quite fun to watch. And then what I'm going to do is I've been thinking about breaking into bees. But for the last multi-block structure in the quest book, I need soul sand, and I couldn't spot any in the Nether, but I found a way to make it. So I'm gonna jump into some of, I think it might be industrial craft stuff, or it might be forestry stuff, but I'm gonna do that to get some soul sand first. Yeah, I'll enjoy it one way or another. So yeah, I kind of want to get into the bees, because the bees give you interesting items, and it means that you don't... It takes a while to set up, I think. But then after that, I think you have a much easier time of getting a few rare materials, especially for potions. especially for potions. It's taking its time, isn't it? Taking its bloody time. It gives me a chance to sip on my coffee. I'll wait for this to load back up. Come on. So I had another quarry running. I set up another quarry to run somewhere deep in the ocean. And it's picked up a fair amount of diamonds and other interesting bits and pieces. So I should never want for materials when I'm doing any of this, unless it's very specialized stuff, like soul sand, because you can only get it from the Nether, or you can only get it from bees, or you can only get it from produce from forestry. So I don't have any of that. So if I do run into needing those things, I'll have to do that on the fly. I also want to build a wizard's tower a little further away from my main structure and get into the magical stuff, the formcraft stuff. The problem with formcraft is that when you start messing around with it, when you start messing around with the formcraft stuff, it alters the flow of magical essences in the world. It alters the flow of magical essences in the world, so it can actually cause some serious problems. So I don't want to do it anywhere near. I don't want to do it anywhere near where I'm living, because it would be a real pain in the butt if I made what is called a hungry node by mistake anywhere near here. And a hungry node is essentially a little black hole that gets stronger as it consumes the scenery around itself. So I'd really rather not cause a black hole to form inside here. Yeah, that would be bad. Funny, but bad. Alright, so I did get a few bits and pieces built already, because I kind of demoed the things that I was going to do. I'll come back to that in a second. Actually, I'm going to go mess with the farm, because I want to get the tree farm running it for a few rotations and give you a look at what it does, because it's quite fun to watch actually. When Subnautica came out, I was very interested in playing it, but I never really got the opportunity to do, so I think I got distracted by probably World of Warcraft at that time, actually. So if I just go ahead and take all of these logs out, and then I run back up to the top. Quickly now. There's a reason that I haven't connected that up to an import bus, by the way, to automatically do it. And that's because if I left these two running just endlessly, my ME system would just completely fill up. Right, now you can hear that going, but you can't see it. Because I'm pretty sure it's going from in the middle there. Put those two back before I break it. Whoops. Alright, so what it does is this automatically chops down all of the trees. I don't know if you'll be able to see this through here actually. I can hear it breaking them, but you can't see it. So what it does is it grows a tree on nearly every block over time, and then it cuts them all down, and all I have to do is wait for the wood to come in. But yeah, if I left either of these running for just let them go, it would fill up my computer system in a matter of hours. So I can't do that. Yeah, the Black Hole of Doom is actually terrifying. So what it does is, and these nodes just appear randomly in the world as well. So they just appear naturally as well. So I did check around myself to see if there was one before I started. But what they do is they kind of hover there, and then they'll suck up a block and get slightly stronger and a bit bigger, and then they'll suck up another block and get stronger and bigger, and it just keeps going. Look at this go. Look at this go. It's taking all those down for me. So that just, I will never need to cut a tree ever again. And honestly, that's kind of a relief. Kind of a relief. All of this stuff, when it falls to the... Look, it produces sand, apparently. When this all falls to the floor, it will gather it up. So I don't actually have to come over here and collect it. But it looks like it's having trouble with the bottom layer for some reason. So I'm just going to pick those up. It might be because I messed with that block over there, actually. Or I might be just doing it top down, I don't know. And to be fair, like, the whole thing was just solid trees, wasn't it? He's really doing a good job. I'm going to get rid of these as well so it keeps going. I'll never run out of wood. I'll never run out of wood again. Yeah, the hungry nodes get really scary because they get gigantic and they just suck in the entire world around them. Have I got blocks in there to replace the dirt? Yes, I do. So what I've actually got going on down there at the moment is I've got an import bus and an export bus. The import bus has been turned off, so it doesn't take any of this into the computer system. It just holds it in the machine, and then when the machine's full, it stops. But the export bus is constantly feeding it the dirt and the saplings that it needs to keep going. So I don't need to do anything there other than turn it, empty it. If I empty it, it starts up again. But genuinely, if I left it on, this computer system wouldn't last very long at all. It would just totally fill up with wood. I'd have nothing else. So as you can tell, just in a short time that I've left it, it's already got like a stack and a half again. And I emptied it once and it was nearly full already. And the potatoes, exactly the same, if a bit slower because they have to grow. But if I go and look at this, it's very nearly filled this back up again, and I only just emptied it. But yeah, once they're full, they'll stop, so I won't get a flood of items and stuff in there, which is good. I kind of want to watch this finish up, and then you'll see it replant all of the saplings, I think. Looks like lots of the dirt has turned to sand. I'm guessing that's because it's worn it out, so it should start replacing that with dirt. Yeah. So it's replacing it with dirt and replanting saplings. And then the fertilizer on the sapling will make that tree grow, I wouldn't say super fast, but much faster than normal. Hey Neil, what's up? Thank you for coming. I appreciate that. That's great. Thank you. Hello. How are you? So yeah, it's my farm block. Replaces the sand with dirt. Do I get the sand? I don't get the sand. You know what? I could use this. If I dig it up, I'll get it. Oh, hello. It's really thinking about it. I think what it's struggling with maybe at the moment is water, because the pumps are infinite but not very fast. So what'll happen? It will fill that hole in at some point, I hope. So yeah, anyway, that's my tree farm. Gets me lots and lots of wood. If I just go over here, oak. So at the moment I've got 1,500. I'll put these away. So yeah, that got me like 600 odd 600 odd logs. If I left that on for a decent amount of time, I would have just no space left in the computer whatsoever. Thanks, that works. Will be lurking. Yeah, no worries, man. I appreciate it. I really do. I only need, at the moment, I've got over the course of about 34 hours streamed, I've got like 2 average viewers. I'm that close to affiliate, but I do need to try and maintain at least 3 people watching. So I appreciate it, I do. Just before I do anything else, my quarry's still going and getting me uranium and aluminium's finished. So uranium, I need to get rid of that. So if I put the uranium in here, don't worry about this. It looks suspiciously like blood. It is, but it's fine. Okay. Get rid of that. Right, wait for these to melt down. And I've gained many more chests as well. I've been to a village and I picked up a few bits and pieces while I was there from the vampire hunting stuff, which I'm going to break into at some point. I really haven't done very much. Just gathering materials. So saplings can go in there. The oak stuff's in there. And in my produce chest. There we go. Alright, that's gone liquid, so we'll put this redstone torch right here. That'll do some ingots by itself. That's good. Okay. Alright, so over here. So I did do a test run of this because I needed the soul sand. I just wanted to make sure it worked. So what I've got going on here is it's industrial foregoing stuff I've broken into. So what I need to get the soul sand is I need to get sludge. You get sludge through using the plant gatherer on crops and trees. So this produces sludge, which you then refine in the sludge refiner. And the sludge refiner produces soul sand. The latex processing unit is from industrial foregoing as well. That produces plastic. It produces little, I think it's dry rubber, small dry rubber, which you then make into large dry rubber, which you then bake into plastic. It's either dry rubber or dry plastic, I forget. So what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and grab everything that's in here. Don't need that actually. So I had the latex processing unit, just pop that down there, and the sludge refiner, pop that there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and the latex processing unit produces the small dry rubber. You make from latex, which you get from tree fluid extractors that you attach to trees. It just keeps going and going down a deeper hole, but eventually you get somewhere. So the entire reason I needed the soul sand, this stuff, the entire reason I needed the soul sand was because I wanted to grow neverwort, and I'm pretty sure you can only grow it on soul sand. I think. Yeah. Okay. The entire reason I needed soul sand was to grow neverwort. So I wanted to grow neverwort, so I needed soul sand, so I needed a way to get soul sand. So I went into the nether and I couldn't find any soul sand, so I had to make my own, which means that I had to go and get soul sand from the sludge refiner, for which I needed to get sludge. And it has an off chance of producing clay, red sand, other stuff, and soul sand. And to get the sludge, I needed to buy the... I needed to build the plant gatherer. Woo! Okay. Alright, so if I go ahead and take this plant gatherer, and what I can do, look at my tree farm just working its way. This thing, I love this thing. But if I go over here and look in here, it's nearly filled up again. That dirt should be refilling slowly, I think. Oh, no. I turned all of my dirt into compressed dirt, so... And I'm stuck inside a tree. I turned all of my dirt into compressed dirt, so... I think I can use this on these, but none of these are grown. None of those are grown, so... I'm going to go and put this down in front of the... Alright, I'll put this down in front of the sugarcane. Pop that down right there. And then I'll put the range add-on in, because it normally only has a 1 block range, but now it's got a plus 11 block range. The survival generator and power. And then if I go and grab some coal... Well, some coal coke. It just keeps going. It's never ending. Never ending. Alright, there's some coal coke. So this is to get the soul sand for the Neverwort, so I can just leave this going in front of the sugarcane. So put some coal coke in my survival generator, which starts this up, which then starts harvesting the sugarcane. Yeah, you're gonna do a thing? You're gonna do it? You're gonna do it? Put some buckets in there. So it's just very slowly building up RF here. Weird. Doesn't seem to be. It's taking a minute. We just pop this up for a second. Let that gain some power. So this thing's indispensable, by the way, the survival generator. It saves me having to build like a tesseract right off the bat. I can just slowly power stuff. Alright, so that's filled up. Let's put this back down. So if I put that back down without the add-on for now, there we go. So it starts harvesting the sugarcane in front of it, and it makes a very small amount. Excuse me, a very small amount of sludge. Right, let's put that card back in. I think it's because the card's in there. It kind of chunks away. It will eventually get there. You know what? Actually, Tesseract might be a good idea. Tesseract. That's a project which is going to take me a minute. Let's see. Well, first of all, let's confirm that the Tesseract is available. Put this stuff back in here for now. That's fine. Oh, the latex processing unit requires water, so I made more ender tanks. I've got 2 ender tanks attached to the pumps, which have infinite water source for the farms. And then I can also run that in here. And then I've got that latex bucket over there, haven't I? So I'll put the latex in there. And what it does is it makes tiny dry, it is dry rubber. Yes. It uses a bucket of water per tiny dry rubber. And then 9 of those. And I can turn that into dry rubber. And then I take the dry rubber, stick it in a furnace, and it turns it into plastic. Yay! And that's very useful in industrial craft. When I get started in industrial craft, I'll need a lot of that. Right, so, Tesseract. Let's see if I can build a Tesseract in this one. Let's see. Does it exist? It should do, because it's part of thermal expansion. expansion, I believe. Resonant cells. So these are batteries. Might be called something else. These are batteries. Maybe it doesn't exist. Maybe it doesn't exist. That's an energy cell. That is cell frame. That's a cell frame. That's a cell frame. That's a cell frame. I don't know if it exists. Maybe did I spell it wrong? Ah, there it is. Tesseract. Okay. Right. So this little thing is absolutely fantastic. The Tesseract lets you transfer items, fluids, and energy between Tesseracts. The Tesseract itself... Oh, wow, block of diamond. This is not the crafting recipe I'm used to. This is actually easier. So I could do this right now. Where are my diamonds? There we go. I've gained a few since... Anyway, make a few of those. Pop that in there. Make 2 Tesseracts. So Tesseracts are fantastic because what it does is you can transfer energy, fluid, or items between 2 Tesseracts the same way that you would through the ender tanks or the ender chests. So this means that instead of taking all of these magmatic dynamos with me to power a quarry, instead of doing that, I can slap one of these down and take it to the quarry instead. In fact, that's a very good idea. That's a very good idea. Transfer mode, send and receive, activate, energy, create, channel name, power, activate. Alright, okay, so then if I just go to bed... See, every time I built a quarry, I've had to do an engine setup. But with this, I should now be able to just use the Tesseracts. Alright, so let's go ahead and teleport over to my quarry. So every time I've set up a quarry, just see how far it's gone. Alright, there's a little way to go down there. So every time I've set up a quarry, what I've had to do is I've had to do this. I've had to build an entire engine. So if I just get rid of these... Now there's no engine. There we go. Get rid of that. Now, unfortunately, I probably still will have to keep those on the go. So the quarry stopped. This cable doesn't interact with the quarry. So I will still have to have the energy bridge, I believe. But all I need to do is just add that, add this. That doesn't seem to have connected there. So we'll do power, activate. Now it's connected. And it is transferring power. Now the reason that's... Is it going quite slowly? Or is it stuck on something down there? Let's see. What's it doing? What's it digging out? It seems to be... Oh, there we go. There's something over there. Got you. I see it. I see the problem. Ow. Do you see the problem? I saw the problem. There's a little bit of a glitch going on over here. I'll tell you exactly what that is. That's lava turning into cobblestone. Oop. Right, where are you, buddy? So stuff like this does happen now and again. You see, it's got that whole pillar that's not... Ooh, hello. Try not to fall into the lava would be a good choice. Let's get in there. Right. So. Thank you. Yeah, so this little bit of lava right here keeps turning into a cobblestone block. Yeah, which is why it left that whole thing fixed, so it won't glitch anymore. Until it hits the next patch of lava that I have to go and fix anyway. Okay, anyway, good. Next time I replace a quarry, I won't have to take the whole engine with me. I'll just have to take this little block here. That's awesome. And then if I go back home, because that's now running on half capacity, because I've taken... because now the quarry is running off of my main power supply rather than its mobile power supply, I can now go ahead and shove all of these over here. Should be able to do that. Pretty sure they're facing the wrong way. Alright, so then turn them to face the actual thing. There we go. Okay, and now these were powering the quarry directly. Now they're just sending an awesome amount of power into the Tesseract. So I never have to rebuild that for another quarry. That's great. That's perfect. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and build another one. Thanking you. And then if I set this to that, good. And now I've got a mobile power source. Yeah, never have to build an engine. Never have to build an engine for anything ever again. Nice one. Right, let's go. So if I run over here, get rid of this, don't need any more, and pop that down there, and then turn the power back on. Can't possibly, this should, 0. Is that not working? Is it not working? I'm pretty sure I can have several things on the same... I think I can have several things on the same one. Let's try and power something else, just to test it. Or maybe it doesn't take power if it's not... maybe if it's not working, it doesn't take power. I'll tell you what I can do, because the tree farm's stopped now. If I take all of these up... And I just lost the sludge that was in there, but I really don't care. I believe this works with trees as well. So what I'll do is I'll throw the plant thingy right there. Cable. I'll put that card in there. And Tesseract. Turn it to power. So it does look like it's... I wonder why that's not working. Can I only have 2? Do I need... I wonder why that's not working. That is RF. That's RF. It's always something, isn't it? Always something. Right, pop the buckets in there. That's not getting any power from this. Alright, okay, let's see... I know what to do. I know what to do. I wonder if you can only link one Tesseract to another. Let's see. So if I go ahead and build a second one, and just pop that right there for now. Alright, so that is power, and that's activated. So what I'll do is I'll create another one called Power 2. There we go. Power 2 activated. Don't know if this will make a difference. We'll find out. If not, I've just got extra Tesseracts. Woo, go me. Right, let's go through. Tesseract, buddy. Over here. I'm pretty sure this can do trees. So we'll power 2, so we'll deactivate that. Cancel. Deactivate that. Activate this. Oh, there we go. Alright, something changed. So it's either grabbing trees or it's grabbing saplings. Either way, it's producing the sludge that I need to make soul sand. So it's... Oh, here we go. Oh, it's harvest... Oh, I see. Harvesting all that up there. So it's within 11 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... Yeah, I think that's about right. So it's harvesting all the leaves and stuff as well. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. It looked a little bit easier when it was all potatoes, because it was all just a patch potatoes. It was just, you know, it's flat. It's not upwards. This seems to be harvesting all of the leaves. Is it taking the wood as well? Oh, it's all the way over there as well. It's taking all of that down as well. Well, that's interesting. That's more than 11 blocks, surely. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, it's more than 11 blocks. Maybe it's not 11 blocks then. Oh well. Tell you what, that's going to get me some sludge. Sludge. Lots of saplings too. Sludge. Just what I wanted. Just what I needed. Sludge. Excellent. Sludgety sludge. So then if I throw this in here, it will eventually get me soul sand. I'm wondering if ender tanks would work. Or do I have to keep using these buckets? Well, I wasn't using those trees for anything else right now, so... Here we go. Pop these back in here. Wow, that's actually got me a lot really quickly. That was much quicker than doing it on any of that. Oh, it has taken the wood out. That's good, that's good. Alright, okay, so that will just continue. I wonder if I could use a ender tank to do this bit, though. Eventually... Oh, that's a good block of clay. Right, eventually some of this will turn into... Well, I will get some soul sand from this. Let's sleep that off. Right. Okay, so that's going to take care of itself, and I can't really be asked running backwards and forwards. I wonder if I could hook up a tank to it. Do you think I could hook up a tank to that? I'll tell you what. I know what I can do. Instead of using a tank, if I make another 2 diamond blocks, I can make another 2 tesseracts. Oh, what did I run out of? I ran out of ender pearls. Of course I did. Alright, you. Ooh, lucky me. Unlucky me. 85. Getting there. Close but no banana. Ooh, did that grow? That's fully grown, right? Nope. Kidding myself. Right, so if I wonder if I can just pipe I wonder if I can pipe this out. Let's say fluid. Get that. Oop. Put these away. Yeah. As always, if I build anything or if I dump anything in there, I'll probably tidy it all up another time. So if I go ahead and put another one right there, and I'll put a fluid pipe right there, and then I create a new one called fluid, and then activate that. Whoops. Remove that, and then go to the fluid tab and create one called fluid there. Alright, and then I'll activate that. That's connected. That's good. Take those out. Take all of that out as well. Can I do multiple ones at the same time? Can I make this fluid and items? Might be able to. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Neil. I really appreciate that. That's great. Thank you. Items. So wait, hang on. Hang on. Ha! Brain. Right, so if I grab this and I go like that, can I do both at the same time? So fluid is active and power is active. One tesseract. Okay, alright. And then I'll take this one to here. I don't know if this is going to work. I need it to not be right there, don't I? Yeah, I really do need to just maintain free. I don't think I'm asking too much. And then if I activate fluid here, didn't think it would. It's not going to do it, is it? It's not going to do it. It won't flow. That's a shame. That's a real shame. That is a real shame. Oh well. Extra tesseracts. Yee. Alright. So that's not going to work. That which means that I cannot... I can automate this, but not right now. So I will just have to keep shipping buckets back and forth on that one. Then, see, these are nearly all ender pearls again, so I'll get another 5 in a second. I thought I was going to need those to make a tesseract. I used to use resonant stuff. Oh! You know what I can do? Oh, yeah, Evie. So I'm just happy to have people here, but hitting that affiliate goal would be really fun. It would be really cool. I mean, it would be nice. 34 hours of streaming, and I've streamed like on 10 separate days, and I've got 2 average viewers, but it's my own fault because I stream at odd times and I get nobody. But there is something I could do right now which is really rather fun. And I think I'm in a good position to do it as well. I think I'm in a good position to do it. Let's see. Put those away. No, keep that one. I think I'm in a good position to start messing around with big reactors, you know. When I was in the Nether, I checked on my lava pump, and the lava is slowly dissipating. So at some stage, I am going to have to upgrade to a different system for power. Luckily, I know exactly what I'm going to do. There's only one thing left to do, and that's to get started on it. Right, let's get rid of those. And sludge. And get rid of those. Alright, that can just chill and do what it's doing now. Yeah, big reactors could be fun. Soul sand, thank you. Soul sand, thank you. Cool. Alright, so produce. Oh, it's all over there, isn't it? Keep forgetting what you will get it. Yeah, I will get it, and I believe in myself. I'm quite happy to just chug along, to be honest. I'm just quite happy to chug along. It's nice to play stuff that I'm interested in, and I'd love to have people asking me questions and stuff while I was doing it. That's the thing. It's good for company as well. And bounce over here. Alright, get rid of all of that nonsense, because I don't want this anymore. I don't want these anymore either. That can go away. One more bucket of sludge to add here. Podzol. I know that is used for something else. Alright, that can go away. Right, so I've got a Tesseract with me, which can be used for power. That's good. So at the moment, what I've got for a power system is I've got a bunch of stuff in the Nether. Get rid of these. How did he get the sugar cane? The sugar cane's over. Okay, all right. Well, isn't he taking down all of my my rubber trees as well? I wasn't expecting it to be quite such a wide area, I'll be honest. But yeah, that's cool. All right, so what I'll do is I'll just take this off. I don't need it to do this anymore, so I'll get rid of those. Right, so first of all, let's go and I'm going to go and show you what havoc it's wreaking in the Nether. Because it's doing some damage, I'll tell you. It's doing some damage. For a near infinite source of lava. Oh yeah, man. I mean, I was watching you play, and to be honest, I was trying to get your chat going as well. I was just trying to get your chat ticking over as well. It's always nice to have an active chat, isn't it? I was trying to keep your chat ticking over, but I was genuinely interested. That flying fish, by the way, the flying fish, absolutely hilarious. The confusion on your face. Well, I couldn't see your face. The confusion I imagined on your face. What the hell is Gary doing? It's taken longer to get into the Nether this time. It was really quick earlier. I wonder why it slowed down. Oh, you know what? I need to get some cobalt from here. I need to get some cobalt. Yeah, Gary. So, where's my pump? If my pump is there. Okay, alright. So, what I'll do is I'll just bang my head against the ceiling all the way down here. Shut up, pigs. Yikes, what the heck? Something's trying to get me. I don't know what that is. Right, so pump's there. So if I go... Is that cobalt? No, it's lapis. And then this way. Alright, here's the pump. So, oh, just while I'm here, I'll demo this. So what I've got set up in the Nether is that's cobalt, but it's right next to my pump. Sometimes when you mine ore down here, it explodes, so I really don't want to mine that out. So this is the pump that I've got in the Nether. Essentially, this is the source of my power. I've got a pump that's pumping a big pool of lava underneath it into an ender tank. The ender tank The twin tank to this is in my base, powering magmatic dynamos that are powered by lava. That's where I get all of my power. These are redstone engines that are powered by a redstone torch. They don't explode. They don't need any input other than a redstone signal. And the whole thing is kept loaded by this chunk loader, which is loading 9 chunks, which is literally just this chunk it's in, and the chunks around the edge, around this one. So this is perfect. This is nearly infinite source of power. Eventually it will run out, and I will have to move it. In the meantime, rather than moving that though, I'm probably going to make. Rather than moving it, I'm probably going to make a big reactor instead. This is not where I want it to be. I've got a really good view of the area under the pump somewhere. It's probably... Nope, not that way. I've got a really good view somewhere. Piggies. Shut up, piggies. Jesus, whatever that is loud. Right, so where am I now? I am heading back up here. There's the pump. So is there a turning... Ooh. Oh, hang on. Yeah, here we go. This should be it. I don't really want to be exposed out here because I'll die. Is that the pump right there? God, lost in the nether again. Yeah, that's the pump right underneath me, so I need to be like here. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, I'll figure this out. Not that way. Up. And this way. And then if I go here... Oh dear. Oh, I've got some wood. That'll do. Right, there's the lava underneath my pump. I really don't want to be exposed out here. That thing will knock me into the lava in a second. Alright, screw that. No thank you! Using wood as a building block in the... Yeesh! So if you look down there, you can see the lava flow. That lava flow, this should all be flat surface, but my pump is eating up the lava. You can see all that lava flow over there as well. And it's around my pump. So it's pumping out the lava from the edges and slowly moving inwards. So it is having an effect. It is having an effect ever so slowly. But eventually it will use all of this up. This will all empty out. But there's so much lava that it could be after I finish the whole game. It could have been cobalt. It could have been lapis. I do need some cobalt, but I can't remember what it was for, I'll be honest. So I'm not amazingly fussed about it right now. Was that a fucking... Oh! Yeesh! Goat feet! I was not happy to come across that guy. Shut the... Christ, he's tough. And I'm on fire. Oh, that's actually going to kill me, isn't it? Don't be another death. Don't be another death. Damn it! Goats! That was a satyr of some kind, wasn't it? Right, I'm going to go and get my stuff back real quick, and then I'm going to take a couple of minutes break. While I wait for this to load. It's taking its time. It's taking its time. I burned to death. Not my finest moment. Oh, I like keep my quest book though. That's cool. Alright, let's take a nap. Let's take a nap first. Alright. Okay, let's hope there's no more satyrs down there or anything that's going to try and burn me to death. Oh, right, my ender lily seeds. Look, check this out. They just grow ender pearls. That's amazing. 5 ender pearls for doing nothing. I don't have to hunt endermen down. All of that's from one ender lily seed. Every now and again they drop another ender lily seed, which is awesome. Right, go get my stuff. Whoa. That really did a number on all of these trees. It's fine. I'll fix all of that later. I just wanted to show off the sludge machine. Yeah, I don't remember what I needed the cobalt for down in the Nether. I can't remember for the life of me what it was for. Oh, I remember what it was for. Tinker's Construct. What's it called? There's a material, which is one of the strongest materials that you can make sword blades out of, and you require cobalt to smelt it. I don't even know if that was a word that should have been knocked out or not. Like, I have no idea if that was offensive or not. Ow. I don't know. My butt gets a little bit sensitive, really. That looks like everything to me. Yeah, that's everything. Alright. Out we go. Get rid of this. Don't need that. Ow! What the... I didn't mean to do that. Ha! Brain. And remove. There we go. That's better. Oh, thank you. That's good. I might actually have a different intro clip when I appear in Fee's stream in future. Then. Oh, it's always the same one. It's the clip Savage took when I was playing Borderlands. I was paying too much attention to a tree, and fell off a cliff. That's it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so the reason I wanted to get the cobalt was to make... Let's see, if I type blade, that's not how you spell blade. If I type blade, it is a pink metal. It is... No, there it is. There we go. This. I need to make molten manulin, or whatever that manulin, molten manulin, and to make molten manulin, I need cobalt and ardite. Now, ardite is I don't have either of these things. I don't think. No, I don't have either of them. That's a fragile water shard. That's fragile water. Weird. So yeah, that's why I need cobalt. So is the same. I think it is your most recent clip. Yeah, it very well could be. Very well could be. I'll probably figure out how it works another time. What I really want to do, Evie, at some point, is get some decent clips. Get somebody to take clips of us in Faz. I want a Faz one to pop up. Yeah. The material that I'm looking for is that Jesus. That's pig iron. Where was it? I was just looking at it. Lost it already. Reinforced pink slime. Constant 10. There it is. That's one of the best metals that you can make a blade out of. I want to make a custom sword, so I need some ardite and some cobalt to do it. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, we do stupid shit all the time. So the beautiful thing about some of the swords that you can make, I really should get deeper into Tinker's Construct as well, actually. But a beautiful thing about the swords that you can make is that you can attach something called Healing Moss, and it repairs itself. It actually repairs itself when you're attacking. It makes like Diamond Sword completely obsolete. You can throw so much extra sharpness in it, and this is without enchantments, that it just does just a ton of damage and it heals itself at the same time. Yeah, I think making asses of ourselves is something we're pretty good at, yeah. Okay, alright, I reckon I'm gonna take a short break, and when I get back I'm gonna dive into the world of big reactors. Because big reactors is probably one of the most fun mods in this game. It's essentially a nuclear reactor, but unlike the legit nuclear reactors that you can build in Industrial Craft 2, this one doesn't explode. Has very little chance of exploding. In fact, 0 chance of exploding, I believe. I hope. I think. And I hope it doesn't explode because I'm going to be building it down here. So it would be pretty bad if it did explode. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be alright. Yeah, it'll be alright. Anyway, I'm going to take a short break right there. So I'll switch to my BRB. And I'll mute myself and leave you with the music for a moment. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, so down here. Alright, okay. I am going to make a crafting monitor to make my life easier. Let's see. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Illuminate screen. I know I'm going to need one of those. So this is a crafting monitor in front of me. It allows me to access my stuff and do a crafting in here. I'm going to make one for downstairs. So, where did it go? Oh, it's a crafting terminal. Okay, same diff. So to make the ME terminal, I am going to need these. Do I have everything? Oh, yes, I do. All right, there's the ME terminal. And then I'm going to need a crafting table. Crafting table. I need one of those. Put it back in there, it makes a crafting table. And then a calculation processor, which I think I've got. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so another crafting terminal for me. And I'll need some ME cable. Which should be in here, I guess. Cable. There we go. It's nice having materials on hand. I don't have to spend ages trying to get them together. Alright, so this is going to be a bit messy. I'll tidy it up later. Run this down. Put the crafting terminal on. Now I've got access to all of my stuff downstairs. Woo! Put that away. Put those in there as well. Yeah. Okay, alright, so, big reactors. Big reactors. I'm gonna need... What do I need? I'll make a very basic one to start off with. So I'm gonna need a... advert. No advert. Go on, keep playing. Sorry, just messing with my music. What? I got to the end. That was 12 hours already? Let's just start it right there. There we go. Okay, so big reactors. I'm going to need a access port and a coolant port. Now that says legacy. Is there a reason it says legacy? Is all of this legacy? So I'm going to need a reactor port, reactor casing, which takes graphite bars are made of graphite blocks, graphite bars, graphite dust, so it's coal in a smelter. Alright. This might be a large undertaking for right now. Large undertaking. Let's see. Right, what was this quest? This requires soul sand. I really want to get these materials together. Alright, let's see. Let's do these. I've gone off of the big reactors immediately because I'm gonna have to prep some materials for that. I don't really want to be hanging around while they get ready. So what I'll do is I'll do big reactors next time. Yeah, I'll do big reactors next time. So I need a forge hammer. Or one of these. Boom. And it was a cutter. Was it that? I think it was that. I need some iron plates. To get the iron plates, I need a forge hammer and some iron ingots. So I'll go ahead and take these iron ingots and the forge hammer. Make a bunch of those. Forge hammer can go in there. And then make a cutter. And that's how you do that. And it was a cutter. Did I not have it in my inventory for long enough? I didn't even put it in my inventory, did I? There we go. Inventory. So that gets me that. And then I get a basic machine casing for doing that. And then I've only got the one left, which requires a ton of soul sand and some magma cream, so I'll leave that for now. However, there is a whole other load of quests. Apparently I've already done this one. I've done this one several times over. It gets me an upgrade, that's cool. Alright, thank you. Have I completed any of these? No. Yeah, electric furnace, induction furnace. You know what? I'm feeling like I've come to a natural pause here. So I think what I'll do is I'll end the stream there actually, and then I will prepare for industrial craft stuff and big reactors. So next time on stream I can just dive straight into it and get into all of the creative funky stuff. And I'll probably spend some time off stream gathering more materials so I can get some soul sand to finish off that quest in the book right there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it right there. Go make some food. So yeah, thanks for being with me, thanks for watching. A little bit shorter than I normally go for, but oh, what are you gonna do? You know what, to get that cobalt in the nether, I reckon I might make another quarry and put that quarry in the nether, and hopefully that'll get me a ton of stuff without me having to put too much effort in. Right, no more lava problems down here, that's good. Yeah, I think I'll put a quarry in the nether. And yeah. Right, so if I grab these eggs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bunch of chickens, and then, I don't know if you know this about chickens in Minecraft, but sometimes when you throw eggs, it turns into chickens. So eventually, what I'm going to have is... Alright, I didn't make any chickens. So that's, I'm trying to get some coagulated blood for something else. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna call it for right there. And next time, big reactors and industrial craft. I think sounds good to me. Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Evie. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Zane. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you join me again next time. So I'm gonna get off. And I'll see you next time. All right. Okay. Bye.